Does being a missionary require self-discipline? Absolutely. And the best discipline I could ever remember was being in, and I want to be accurate about this, being in second and third grade when my father would make me read the Bible. And it was hard. It was really hard. And he would read to me. And I rebelled against him. But I remember one of the books he made me read was the book of David Livingstone. And I'll never forget David. Huh?
The Seagull?
The Seagull. He was a missionary to Africa.
Oh, okay.
David Livingstone.
Okay.
And even in Africa they know him, but he loved Africa so much. And he was in the lifetime, I think, 200 years ago. But he loved Africa so much and made such an impact on it that they buried his heart in Africa and took his body back home.
Wow.
So I would encourage you guys to really get the practice of maybe, whether it's, I don't care if it's 5-10 minutes a day, but read a passage. That's why I say 1 John or John. John's a great book to read. Read it daily. If it's 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. Just read the very words of God. And when you get that embedded into you, you'll then have a better understanding of what it means to live it out. And, when Jesus said, when you abide in me, you'll bear much fruit. To abide in the Lord means you obey him. You do what he says. When he's your Lord, you do what they say. You do what he says. And so I'd get in the habit of just like, not doing it just for the sake of suffering, but just like you're exercising, just get the habit of reading the Bible. And yeah, you don't need 3 sodas every day. You don't need to watch all your favorite streaming shows on TV, because when you get overseas, you're not going to have it. But the beauty of it is you'll always have that scripture that you've been studying every morning. You'll have it, whether you have the Bible in your hand or not. You'll be able to say, hey, I've got your word hidden in my heart. Thy word have I hidden in my heart that I might not sin against you. King David said that. And see, I remember scripture. I don't even know how I remembered it. But I want to tell you, if you develop a discipline of reading the Bible, there's no jungle in Africa, or no desert in Egypt, or no urban jungle in New York City that will ever intimidate you. Because you've already had a habit of gripping hold of God's very word. And he honors that. Isaiah 66:2 says, this is who I look to. He is humble, contrite, and trembles at my word. If you love God, get in his word. And for you to even listen to this short video, if I may, that's a sovereign move of God. He loves you enough just to have someone like me tell you that. So get in his word, and you're already a missionary when you start doing that.